Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network for our first coverage of the year for baseball. Brandon Bird here with you. Thank you for joining us here on this Saturday morning. As we are with you a little bit late, we had a couple of internet issues as we tried to get up and live this morning. As you just saw, a walk delivered here in the top of the second. Still no score as we have our scoreboard graphics going, but grab a extension cord from that bag in my car if you have. Sorry, you can see our camera is a little tilted there. We'll try and fix that here within next few moments. Runner on first, nobody out here for Trey Rearick as he is a starting pitcher today for the Tigers. We'll go over the lineup here in a second. Sorry for joining you just a hair late. Tigers coming off a loss to this Roosevelt team on Thursday. And this team has faced some adversity. And they hope to kind of get back on the right track here today. As a throw over to first. Up to bat for the Rough Riders. Their catcher, Scheffler. We'll try and get some names and the like as we go along. We just had some issues with our broadcast, getting up a little bit later than we'd like, and so we're flying a little bit by the seat of our pants. If you can imagine the Erie Tiger Network doing that. We never do that. Rearick looks in, delivers. This one is popped up, heading down the first base line, giving a chase, but that one will land foul. John Thorin was in the area. For these Tigers, though, looking to notch their second win of the year. As we head to spring break. 1-1 count. Rearick looking in, delivers. And that one will be taken wide for ball 2. Rearick, young pitcher. We saw a little bit last year. He's really got that fastball speed up. Now, how well can he begin to control? Saw a lot of movement on that pitch. There goes the throw, and Gavin Mendoza has his second runner gunned of the afternoon. So second time Gavin has done that one here today, and that's the first out of the inning. Gavin, of course, just staple behind the plate for these Tigers as that one is upstairs for ball 4. And another walk will put a runner on first. So 1 out, 1 on here for Roosevelt. Brandon Bird here with you. Grayson Blaylock will join us in a moment. As we still have no score here, and we may have some interruptions on YouTube now and then with, we have had some struggles with the internet over here. And if you've ever been to these Erie baseball and softball fields, kind of a place where cell phone reception goes to die. Long at the plate here for Roosevelt. He'll call time and step away. Ball and a strike here in the top of the second inning. 2-0 the count. Trey hit a couple batters in that first inning. The Tigers were still able to get through it cleanly. Trey Rears fires and delivers a swinging strike. And that's his third batter hit of this morning. So 2 on now for the Rough Riders.
And Rearick. Good speed, good movement, but not great control early.
So we'll now see Cazares come to the plate here for Roosevelt. Out of the 8 hole, the right fielder. Rearick will come set, checks the runner at second, delivers. And that one touches up the corner for strike 1.
Good off-speed pitch there from Rearick, getting a swinging strike.
Rearick again will wheel and deliver, and strike 3 is swinging. So he has his first punch out of this inning, and now 2 gone here for the Riders in the top of the second. So Rearick get a strikeout in the first as well, and so far he's gotten into a little bit of trouble on the base paths, but he's been able to keep the scoreboard clean. See if he can continue to do that here with 2 on and 2 out for the Riders.
Roosevelt using a courtesy runner for their catcher, number 19, who I don't believe we have a name for at the moment.
Yeah, we have been trying to access the rosters. Like we said, we've had a tough enough time just getting the broadcast stream up. And now we are trying to do some other things, and just technology not quite cooperating with us today. 2 outs, 2 on for Rearick, delivers, and that one low and away for a ball. Tiger team, still a pretty young squad, although a lot more experience than last year's team. A lot of juniors filling out the lineup and some sophomores, a couple seniors in here, as there's a swing and a miss for a strike. A lot of young talent. A lot of people feel real good around the program in terms of the potential of this squad for the next couple years as Rearick delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and now Rearick ahead here, 1 and 2. That one just outside, tried to get Wall to chase. Well, the starting left fielder here batting out of the 9 hole. Love to get this one before you go back to the top of the lineup. 2-2 on the way, and that one is wide. And now the count has run full. Wall done a good job staying patient. Was down in a hole early and now has worked the count full. Big pitch here for Rearick. Delivery on the way upstairs for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So a little bit of trouble here early on. As we head back to the top of the lineup. Foley, he struck out his last time at the plate, so Rearick hoping to get him again here. Delivery in there for a strike, now 1-1.
And by the way, number 19 is Hess, junior utility player for the Rough Riders.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked there by Gavin. Count now at 2-1. Rierick again fires, and that one is low. 2-2, or excuse me, 3-1. And a walk with the bases loaded will put the first run in here for the Riders. So 1-0 lead here on the road, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound. And while we do that, we are actually going to step aside real quick, take a break as we continue to try and sort through some of our tech issues here on the ETN.
Married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Base is full. First pitch is fouled off. Now batting for Roosevelt is Blondo. Quick 0-1 count. The lefty fouls off two to the left. And Rierick is ahead quickly 0-2. Trying to get out of the inning with only one run allowed. Blondo will call time. Step out of the box. Rierick looks in and delivers a swinging strike 3. So Rierick gets out of the inning with only one run allowed and leaves the bases full on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Deep inside you.
It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. Grayson Schenbeck with a quick fly out to begin the bottom of the second. Now batting is Nash Phillips.
Your jokes to get the other team off guard.
Hey, got set back too. Come on.
Phillips fouls one off to the right side. A quick 0-2 count. And he'll strike out swinging. Benji Havner, the sophomore, coming to the plate now. The Roosevelt pitcher working fast. That one is high, ball one. This one's popped up and back, out of play. 1-1 count. The curveball from the lefty outside. Ball two. Fastball hit to left field. And it will be caught for the third out of the inning. So a very quick third inning for the Tigers, or excuse me, bottom of the second, and we'll head to the third inning on the Erie Tiger Network.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
And welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Top of the third inning we go. Rearick still the pitcher here for the Tigers. So far the Tigers trail it 1-0. Pretty good defensive play there to end the second inning as Havner tried to squeeze one in the gap. But the left fielder for the Riders just took it away. Nice diving catch there to end the inning. That was the senior Nick Wall. For the Riders, leading off the inning will be their cleanup hitter and junior Dominic Puccino, a .250 hitter so far on the season. 1 double. Beg your pardon, that is the 3-hole hitter. That's Sammy Grimm as Grimm will chop this one to second, picked up, fired on to first for 1 out, and 1 away as Natch was there to make the play. Grimm, by the way, he was a .545 hitter with a home run, triple, and a double so far in the season. Now it's Pacino here out of the 4-hole, the junior, .250, as we said. 12 at-bats so far, 3 hits, a couple runs batted in through the first 4 games played here for the Riders, and he'll take a hack at pitch number 1 and foul this one over the Tiger dugout. So far in the season, the Riders a perfect 4-0. Tigers have started out the season 2-3, looking for their 3rd win of the year. As this one is hacked at into the gap, into left field, and coming over is Havener to make the catch, and quickly 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Havener, a lot of speed out there.
Does have a lot of speed, also a great read off the bat. Hat flying off his head as he ran over to make the play.
Now batting for the Riders, their 3rd baseman and juniors. This one is quickly chopped. Ball, can't quite field it cleanly. Throw over and can't quite. I don't think it would have beat him anyways. And so a runner on here for the Riders. That was Braden Saya, by the way, their 5-hole hitter and 3rd baseman. So they've been very aggressive here early in counts this 3rd inning, and we've seen a pretty patient Rough Rider team so far. Now Tanner Scheffler will come back to the plate. A senior batting .200 on the year with a triple and 5 runs batted in as he once again swings at the first pitch and fouls that one back. So after a few walks last inning and 3 hit by pitches, Roosevelt has come out this inning swinging away. Eric looked to first and then dropped the baseball. Lead for Saya down there at first. Delivery is taken for ball 1-1. For the Tigers, Rierick pitching again. This is his 3rd appearance on the season already, a 3.71 earned run average and 5.2 of an innings pitched as that one is fouled away. He's struck out 12 batters in 5 innings. Only walked 5 coming into today. Trey looks in again. Runner on first will stay, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. And so a quick side that time for Trey as he'll retire the Riders. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers trail it here 1-0 on the Erie Tiger Network.
Deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
Married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as the Riders lead it 1-0, but a clean top of the 3rd inning for Trey Rierick and the Tigers, and it will be John Thorin to lead things off here in the bottom half of the inning. The senior will go on. He'll play some college baseball. You can be a tall lefty that throws. You have a lot of opportunities at the next level, and John will be getting one of those as he chops this one foul. John, though, a rough start to the year at the plate. In fact, you could say that for the Tigers as a whole, only batting 189 as a team through their first 5 games. And John, who was a staple in the lineup last year, has yet to get a hit, and he rips this one deep to right over the head of the right fielder. Thorin digging in for second. He'll have at least 2. He'll round at second, going in for third. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. And a triple to lead things off for John Thorin in his first hit of the year. And what a time for it to come.
Thorne got a pitch he likes and hit it all the way to the right field fence. Turned on the Jets, and the Tigers are in business early in the third.
By the way, we'll always give you kind of a little bit of a radio-style broadcast because we only have that one camera view and it's fixed. So can't quite see everything that's going on out there. And now coming to the plate for the Tigers is Caleb Furman, another senior. Caleb, I believe, will be playing college football at the next level, if I remember correctly, at Nebraska Wesleyan, as he'll swing through that one. Furman 091, 1 hit in 11 at-bats so far this year. That one was a triple. See if he can't do what John did and get a hit here, maybe start to get that confidence up. That one was upstairs. He fought it off, but popped it up. And that one's collected by the second baseman for out number 1. So 1 on, 1 out, as Brandon Huell will come to the plate for the Tigers. Huell, a 200 hitter on the year. Also, just 1 hit and 5 at-bats so far. Tigers looking for a few more hits today, get those averages up. Tigers have also been pretty quiet on the base paths as well. Only 3 stolen bases so far on the year. Delivery upstairs taken for a ball. By the way, Crook for Roosevelt, 2-0. This is his 3rd appearance. His 2nd game started, a .7 ERA. Only allowed 1 run so far in 10 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts to 7 walks coming into today. That one just misses now. 3-1 here to Huell. Infield still playing back, even though it's a 1-run game and a runner on third. This one shot straight in the air. Is it deep enough? They'll catch it at center. Here comes Thorin. Play at the plate, and he's ahead of the throw. And the Tigers tie it up at 1 apiece on the sac fly RBI by Brandon Huell.
Huell hit it where he needed to get Thorne in front, just deep enough that the throw couldn't quite get to the plate without a hop.
And now Isaac Kana will come to the plate here for the Tigers. That one is taken for strike 1 by Isaac. He's had 14 at-bats, a couple hits, 143 coming in today. 2 runs batted in as he will chop this one to first, collected down there by Pacino, and that will end the inning. The Tigers, they're able to tie it up. They get 1 across. It's 1-1. We'll head to the 4th here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Oh, you don't?
I think it's this guy. 19.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, Grayson Blaylock here with you as it's 1-1. So we head to the 4th inning. A little bit of a pitcher's duel to start this one. Quick last 3rd inning, even though the Tigers scored a run. And for Roosevelt here in this inning, it'll be their 7, 8, 9 hitters in the order. And to lead things off for the Riders, it will be Tage Long, an 091 hitter. 1 for 11 so far through his first 4 games. Tage has struck out 5 times so far coming into today as you see him take a big swing at a pitch outside the zone.
Rick has had a few problems with control today, but he throws a lot of first pitch strikes. Obviously not one there, but Roosevelt noticing that and being aggressive early in the count.
0-2 now. See if Rierick throws one in the dirt here. Does throw one low and gets a strike 3 swinging by Long. So 1 away here quickly as we have our lacrosse team, by the way. They're in Salt Lake City. I know Justin Carpenter, our athletic director, watching from Salt Lake. As the lacrosse team, they have started out fantastic. Bunt attempt off the mound quickly as Rierick underhand shoveled to first and quickly 2 away. So Rierick has retired 5 in a row here. And now coming to the plate will be their 9-hole hitter, Wall. Wall drew that bases loaded walk that scored Roosevelt's only run. Nick Wall, a 222 hitter. Or beg your pardon, he loaded up the bases. Wall 2 hits and 9 at-bats. He's had 13 plate appearances, so pretty good at taking some walks as well, as there's a swing and a miss, and quickly 0-2. And it just feels like Trey started to finally settle into a rhythm here, Grayson.
It does. It's cold outside, but he's warm and he's throwing strikes now.
And there is strike 3. 1, 2, 3, and a couple strikeouts for Rierick. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Bottom of the 4th, 1-1. Here as the Tigers will start things off. Hit by the pitcher, I beg your pardon, Trevor Ball. So, hit by the first pitch he saw here in the inning and 1 on. So the Tigers in back-to-back innings will get their leadoff runner aboard. And it will be Gavin Mendoza. Gavin, of course, such a great kid. If you ever been around him, 3-sport athlete for the Tigers. Saw him playing some basketball, of course, quarterback the football team all the way to the state semifinal. Gavin, 273 to start things this year. The batter with the most success has been Benji Havener and Grayson Schenbeck to start things for the Tigers. So just kind of waiting for the rest of the lineup to wake up. See if Gavin can get things going here with a runner on. An 0-2 pitch is up high for a ball. Gavin, the lefty, will dig in, and that one is fouled back out of play. Gavin homered in the first game of the year last year out in Fort Morgan. We had that one. Pretty short porch out there in Fort Morgan. A lot tougher to hit home runs here at this field, as that one is a looping, breaking ball that's hit the other way but foul.
Mendoza fouling several pitches off, keeping the count at 1-2.
Mentioned Mendoza, a 273 hitter, but Gavin, 3 walks on the year. That's second on the team, only behind Trevor Ball, as there's a throw over and Ball will slide back in. So Ball finding a way on base. Gavin's on base percentage still 500. This one is a fly ball out to left, and that one will fall safely into the glove of Wall, and one away here for the Tigers.
Everybody go respect the shooter, but the one in front of the lives forever.
So Grayson Schenbeck will come to the plate. Grayson, as we mentioned, he's got the highest average on the team so far this year, 364, 4 for 11 through the first 5 contests. All singles for Grayson. And that pitch is wide. There goes the runner. Throw is well ahead, and Ball almost got clotheslined as well.
Almost did. Not a great jump with the pitch there.
So 2 away. Delivery, and that one is taken for Ball just off the plate. 2-1. Tight one here. 1-1 contest. Bottom of the 4th. Delivery is high and inside. Crook has done a pretty good job today. Thrown strikes. Not really walking too many guys, as that one is taken for a strike. And he likes to work quickly. You see that? You might want to call time. Just disrupt the rhythm of the pitchers. That one is wide. And as soon as we say he's been pretty consistent throwing the strikes, issues a walk. And now Nash Phillips will come to the plate. Nash, 214, 3 hits, 3 RBIs, though. Scored 3 runs as well in his 16 plate appearances. Nash has walked once and been hit by a pitch once.
The fastball and changeup from Crook have been the 2 pitches he's gone to for strikes. His breaking pitches haven't hit the zone nearly as often.
This one tagged back up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop into second, and that ball was never cleanly collected at second. The Riders were running off the field, and luckily Schenbeck didn't start heading toward the dugout as that ball trickled away. So now 2 on after the error. And now Benji Havener will come to the plate. Benji, I think I said Grayson had the best average. That was a mistake. Benji, a 500 average so far. 4 for 8, a couple doubles. He's also walked twice and only struck out twice. So Benji, pretty good contact hitter here for the Tigers. And wearing the stirrups, nice throwback. The long hair and stirrups. Benji looks like he played in the 1970s. Delivery. Dribbler, the hole in third. It's picked up, fired across, and in time. And so the Tigers will leave a couple on. Still 1-1. We'll head to the 5th inning. You're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
Deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back in. Top of the 5th inning here as Trey Rearick, still the pitcher here for the Tigers. Been a pretty solid effort so far. For both pitchers, actually, as Trey has had a really solid last couple of innings. Struck out 2 in the last inning and a clean 1-2-3 4th. So here we are, top of the 5th. First pitch is just a tad high for a ball. It's the top of the order for Roosevelt. The senior, Dylan Pauly, a .571 hitter on the year, has a couple extra base hits. Delivery in the dirt, so 2-1 the count now from Trey. Overcast, windy, and chilly today. Oftentimes a pitcher's friend if it's a little windy, maybe a little extra movement on those pitches. And cold hands and cold bats hitting balls, that's never a fun combination, as there's a strike. 3-2 the count. That pitch in there for strike 3, looking the backward K there for Pulley, and Rearick has got things going here. About the last 6 or 7 batters. Another strikeout for him. And now Blando will come to the plate. Brady Blando, a senior. 1 extra base hit on the year, .333 on the season. Blando's only struck out one time. This Roosevelt team doesn't strike out a lot, which is even more impressive when you consider what Trey has done the last few innings. Just 20 strikeouts through the first 4 games. 5 of those from Long, who we saw strike out. Almost everyone else in this lineup just has 1 strikeout on the year coming into today. That one upstairs, taken for ball 3-1.
That one a breaking pitch with not a whole lot of break on it.
Trey from the windup delivers. In there for a strike. Count is full again. Gavin sets up on the outside. This one hit down to the third base, picked up, fired across the diamond in time, and a nice play by Brandon Huell over there at third. So 2 quickly away here in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring the 3-hole hitter Grimm back to the plate. Grimm, 545 hitter. We mentioned this last time, has a home run, the only home run on this Roosevelt team. That one just drops a little wide and low for ball. 1-1 the count here. Grimm the lefty. Outfield still shaded a tad toward opposite way now. Pretty much playing straight up. This one inside outed to short. Nice play by Ball as that bounced the other way. High throw though over the head of Thorin. Into second will go Grimm as Thorin will throw the head, or throw the ball, I was going to say almost over the head of Nash Phillips out there at second. Nash had to stretch out to make that one. So an error will extend the inning here for Roosevelt, and that'll bring up Pacino. See how Trey handles this. First pitch, just a tad inside. Feels like the sun may be starting to poke through a little bit. Eric delivers. This one is hit between first and second. Coming around third and scoring will be Grimm, as just never handled it cleanly. Out there in right was Caleb Furman. Charged and then just couldn't quite collect the ball, and so that error proving costly here for the Tigers in this inning. Now 2-1 lead for Roosevelt. And a meeting of minds on the mound. Just got to tell Trey to calm down, get the next guy. That's all that matters. That's all you can do is control what you can control. So a couple errors, though, has led to this run here for Roosevelt. Looks like Trey's going to stay in the game here. After a little pep talk, and it will be Saya that comes to the plate. Saya, 538 hitter so far on the year. Eric checks the runner, delivers, and that one just low for a ball. Another delivery. That one is slapped foul.
Rick not working as quickly as Crook has been, taking his time.
Rick will come set, delivers. That one is high and inside. Rick hit 3 batters in the first 2 innings. Has been pretty solid since. Delivery high again. So 3-1. Big moment for this Tiger team. Love to keep it to 1. This one hit out in the gap toward right center. That's going to fall, cut off by Furman. He'll come up throwing, and a 2-out single will put runners on first and third here for the Rough Riders.
Rick maybe a little bit rattled by the errors. Had some pitches go wide through a strike on 3-2, and Saya was sitting on it.
And I believe we are going to have a pitching change. So we're going to step aside, take a break here. We'll let you know who's coming in for the Tigers after a timeout here on the ETN. You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. It will be Trevor Ball that will take the bump. To the bump here, his third appearance. He's 0-1 with a 3.5 ERA so far. 4 innings pitched. He's allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts so far in his 4 innings pitched, and needs to get out of this inning here for the Tigers. It will be Shuffler, the 6-hole batter here for Roosevelt, the catcher. Tanner Shuffler, 200 hitter on the year. Delivery is fouled out of play. Ball checks the runner. Now will throw over there. Seen both catchers have a pretty nice game behind the plate. Mendoza's thrown down a couple runners. Scheffler, who's at the plate, has thrown down a Tiger runner. This one is golfed backward over our heads and out of play. 0-2 the count. Just got to get one more. Curveball is skied behind the plate, and Mendoza runs into ball, but he still catches it. So that's the final out of the inning. The Tigers do surrender one. They give up the lead. They'll see if they can recapture it as we head to the fifth, or bottom of the fifth, here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Welcome back in. Bottom of the fifth. Tigers trail at 2-1 to Roosevelt. They lost at Roosevelt on Thursday. Trying to sorry, give us just a moment here on the ETN.
First pitch is in for ball one, as you see the camera being adjusted. Second pitch also misses, ball two. That one a swinging strike from Thorne. And that pitch is in the dirt, ball three.
And so a leadoff walk. Tigers getting another leadoff man aboard. And it's just what the doctor ordered here to start this inning. Now Caleb Furman will come to the plate. The lefty delivers. Furman showed bunt, and Thorne's gonna be caught off the bag as Furman missed, and the Tigers do not execute.
Thorne got caught in no man's land. And after getting on, one out for the Tigers.
Delivery high, taken for a ball 1-1 the count. This one pulled foul. And Caleb swings at a breaking ball at the eyes. So 2 gone here in the bottom of the fifth. As Huell will come back to the plate. Huell, the RBI with the sac fly in the third. That pitch taken upstairs for a ball. Hules, we said, a 200 hitter so far in the year and takes that one inside. These Tigers just trying to find their way at the plate collectively. There's a swing and a miss. That pitch is flared but foul down the first base line. We got started about 3 or 4 minutes early today, so we're about an hour and 15 minutes into this game as there's a dribbler backhanded by the pitcher, and he will slide. And they're going to call, what did they say, foul ball off of Huel's leg? Because the umpire was holding up time for the entire length of the run that Huel was heading down to first. Huel taking his time here before he gets back in. Crook continuing to pitch here. Only allowed that one run on a sac fly following a triple and a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that will end the inning. We'll head to the 6th. Tigers trail up by 1.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 2-1 Roosevelt on top, and now at the plate here. Trevor Ball still the pitcher here for the Tigers. Got out of that inning, last inning with 2 outs. And Ball delivers and drops a strike in there to start things off here against Tage Long. Tigers opened the season in New Mexico. Went 1-2. They then came back and beat Elizabeth 11-0. And then dropped that one to Roosevelt on Thursday 12-2. So much better showing here against Roosevelt today. Still like to come away with the win if they can. 1-2 delivery. This one is slapped over the head of the shortstop for a leadoff single. Oh, that was Nash that slid over to short. Forgot to mention that. Nash now at short. Grayson Schenbeck at second for the Tigers. Huel's still down there at third. And Ball throws over. A good pickoff move there. So 1 on. Nobody out here for the Riders. Another throw over. 8-hole hitter here for the Riders to the plate. Cazares. Eli Cazares, a 200 hitter, only one hit so far on the year. Oh, 1 showing bunt. This one is laid down, pretty good one, as Mendoza doesn't have play anywhere. So Cazares lays down a perfect bunt. And now 2 on and nobody out for Roosevelt. Tigers in a little bit of a dicey spot here. Wall the 9-hole hitter, and then you have the top of the order, and right now 2 on with nobody out. This one is tagged right at the center fielder. And everyone will move up a station. It was hit so hard that the runners had to freeze for a moment in case it was caught. And it got out there quickly to Kana. So no run score, but now the bases are full of Rough Riders. Tiger defense will come in here. Try and keep this a 1-run game. Ball outside to Poli. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Tigers could use a big play here. Really, they'd love a strikeout now with a 1-2 count. Delivery outside. One nice thing, not a huge lead right now from Long down there at third. No one covering the back because the infield's playing in. So should you field one on the infield, feels like you'll have time here to make a play at the plate. 3-2 though, the count after 2 straight balls. Big pitch here for ball. That one is fouled down the first base line and out of play. Ball again. Payoff pitch. This one is also fouled out of play.
A long at bat and an important one.
Poli, 571 hitter. This is who you want at the plate if you're Roosevelt. Delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and a big strikeout there for Trevor Ball, and he gets the first out of the inning.
Good off-speed pitch from Ball. Had a Poli-looking fastball, gave him a changeup. Poli, split second ahead, that's all you need.
Now the middle infielders are going to drop back in hopes they can get a double play. Pitch, hit to left. Havner makes the play. Here comes the throw to the plate. They're going to cut that one off, and the run will score. So 3-2, the lead, and doing his job that time was Blando with the sac fly RBI. And now the lefty and shortstop Grimm will come to the plate. 2 outs. Love to limit the damage to just 1. Of course, this is high school ball, so you always feel like if you're within 3 or 4 runs, anything can happen. Two and 0 the count.
Ball's first 2 off-speed breaking pitches to the outside.
This one smashed right back up the middle. Runner coming around third. Here comes the throw. And they're going to cut that one and get the runner at third. So that will end the inning, but another run does score. It's 4-1. Roosevelt leads. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers trail it by 3 runs now, after surrendering a couple more in the top half of the sixth. And so, see if they can't get some things going. They've had the leadoff runner on a few times this game. That runner's either gotten thrown out. We saw the missed execute bunt last inning. As this one is going to fall in there for another leadoff base runner. So Kana does his job. And the Tigers have one on with nobody out. And now ball will come to the plate for Isaac Kana. That was his 3rd hit of the year. Ball also looking for hit number 3. And I think we're going to have a, well, I thought we might see a pitching change, but
maybe a double switch.
well, you know, I think they think that Erie batted out of order, but Huell was definitely the last batter, and the leadoff hitter is Kana. So I don't believe Roosevelt is correct here. Because they came over and showed their book to the umpire thinking that Erie batted out of order. But we had Huell strike out to end the inning. He's the 9-hole hitter, so Isaac Kana should be the leadoff hitter. Well, yeah, I know you can't see what's going on. It's just off to the left of the camera view. There is a meeting between the acting head coach for the Tigers, the Roosevelt head coach, and both umpires. So they have called Isaac Kana over into this huddle. And we'll take a look. Here's the lineup that was submitted. Did have Isaac Hanna as number 8, and so he is wearing a different number than the number that was in the line on the lineup card. So he's wearing number 16. And they're going to say that he's still okay. So they're going to let him. Grayson, wait. Grayson. You got to push on the field so the light exposure is to the field. Yep. All right, so I think disaster averted. But that was the cause for the confusion, is the missed number. Now this one is pulled down the line, backhanded, picked up, fired across the diamond in time for out number 1. So 1 away here. Runner moves into scoring position. Now Gavin Mendoza will come to the plate.
Soldier. All the pretty girls stand up. All the pretty boys stand up. Pretty boys in the building. This right here is my. Let's go, Jake.
0-1 the count here. Delivery, and Gavin pulls this one down the line and fair. Kana will race around third and score, and Mendoza will stop at first with an RBI single. So lead cut to 2. As Grayson Schenbeck comes to the plate. Pinch runner coming in for Gavin. And I believe that is Jonah Van Landingham.
He was on second.
How to get to second?
Yeah, he the ground ball last time, the backhander to third.
Oh yeah, we do have one out.
So one down, one on here for the Tigers. We were trying to figure out what the heck had happened so far this inning. Schenbeck to the plate here, and he'll swing at the first pitch. The Tigers starting to get aggressive early on. We do have some action in the bullpen for the Riders, as Crooks has done a good job so far through 5 1/3. Delivery inside, taken for ball. 1-1 the count. Another pitch, this one inside out at a roller. And a missed tag, and because of the tag, the throw's late. So everybody's safe for the Tigers. Long tried to reach out and tag Van Landingham as he was running by. And because of that, the good speed of Schenbeck, he was able to get to the bag in time.
Good base running from Van Landingham to avoid the tag.
And now Nash Phillips to the plate. Nash would love a hit here. Nash has been to the plate a lot with runners on so far this year. Second in the team in runs batted in. As that one is upstairs.
A good pitch here too.
So 2-0.
Stay through the ball. Let's go.
Crook looking in, delivers. This one is ripped but foul. Tried to turn on an inside pitch.
Hey, barreling up too.
And just a little bit ahead of it. Swing and a miss for Nash, 2-2. Tigers have only had 6 extra base hits through their first 5 games. They have a triple today. They would love one here. 2-2. This one is chopped. A dribbler down to third. This is going to be a tough play, and everyone's safe. Infield hit for Nash Phillips. Little Texas leaguer. And Benji Havener will come to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 out.
That works just like a bunt for Phillips. He's able to leg it out, and so is everyone else.
And Roosevelt's going to make a pitching change here before we see Benji. So we're going to step aside. Tigers, they trail it by a couple, but the bases are loaded here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 4-2 the score here. By the way, Crook's still the pitcher. We thought we were going to have a pitching change, just a meeting out there. And so they're going to stick with Crooks here against Benji. And this one gets away, but not far enough for Van Landingham to decide to head home. The Tigers still need 2. So don't want to make any base running errors here. Delivery inside, and Benji almost wore it. And that one is called a strike, as Benji was heading down to first. He flipped the bat and headed that way.
Maybe could have waited a split second more and would have gotten the call.
This one, a dribbler to short, on to second for 1, on to first, not in time. A run score and gets away, and so 2 runs will score for the Tigers, and they tie things up. So 4-4. As Benji beat out the throw, but then the throw got away from Pacino, and that enabled the 4th run to come in for the Tigers. So 4-4 here in the 6th. Tiger offense a little more lively here today. And another meeting on the mound. And they're still going to keep Crooks out there. So that was just a players only meeting. As John Thorne, who has a triple, comes to the plate. Delivery. Just wide for a ball. So the Tigers have come back. They've tied it up. And what was a very, very quick first 5 innings, this game has suddenly slowed way down. This one is looped right into the glove of the second baseman. Good play, just tacked back on it and jumped up and made the play. So we're tied at 4. Tigers, they squared up. We'll head to the 7th. here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as the Tigers have fought back to tie this thing up. And their 4-hole hitter, Pacino, will lead things off here for Roosevelt. As ball delivers, and that one is high for a ball. Ball's done a pretty good job of throwing strikes, but behind here early in this one, 2-0. Swing and a miss. That one looked like a two-seamer. This one hit down the line but foul, just an eyelash foul, 2-2. Big pitch here for Ball. Love to get the first one. 2-2 on the way. This one is flared to center. That's going to drop in front of Kana. And so leadoff single for Pacino. Kind of took a low ball and golfed one into the shallow outfield. Now Saya will come to the plate. Braden Saya. 538 hitter on the year. Saya, Pacino, those names, more than just baseball names here for Roosevelt. As Saya will wear, that is the 4th time that the Tigers have put a runner on due to a hit batsman today. And so I'm going to talk with Ball here. Not sure if he will stay in or not. I'll have a moment. This game is brought to you by Miners for the best place for the post game. Be sure to head to Miners on Briggs Street. By the way, don't forget to like our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter at Erie Tiger Net, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Erie Tiger Network YouTube channel, and you'll get notifications anytime we have a broadcast pop up. So Scheffler will come to the plate, the senior, batting 200 coming into today. And they'll keep Ball out there here to face Scheffler. 2 on, nobody out. Scheffler was showing bunt, and that one was well wide. Another bunt attempt. This one closer to third base, and they get the lead runner. Nice play off the mound by Ball. Helps when you have your starting shortstop on the mound. He was quickly to it, and a good defensive play, and the Tigers cut down the lead runner. So 1 out. As we go to the 7-hole, Tage Long. They have gotten to Tage a few times today. And actually, I beg your pardon, a pinch hitter. And this is going to be Rocco Salvatore, a sophomore 167 hitter in 6 at-bats so far this year. 1 for 6, has an RBI. He's walked a couple times, left a runner on base as well.
When Long did make contact today, he made good contact, but also struck out a few times. Roosevelt maybe wanting more patience from Salvatore.
Yeah, Salvatore, 8 plate appearances. He has struck out 1 time. And he'll take that one between the 1 and the 0. That is the 5th hit batsman of the day for the Tiger pitching staff. And now Cazares, the right fielder, will come to the plate. And they're immediately going to re-enter Tage Long. So now the base is loaded. Middle infielders will play back. They'll play at double play depth, rather. The corners are going to peek in onto the grass here. Similar situation we had last inning. 4-4 the score, top of the 7th. The delivery catches the corner for strike 1. Outfield playing medium depth and pretty much straight away, as that one's a little bit wide. This one is swung on and skied. Kana coming in, and he'll make the play. Now here comes the runner from third. Throw, pretty good one, but just a little bit long there as Mendoza had to back off the plate. Tell you what, if that was a little more accurate, that was a pretty good huck there by Kana, who was coming in full speed, but the sac fly will score the 5th run here for the Rough Riders, so they'll lead it by 1. Now the 9-hole hitter, Wall, will come to the plate. Nick Wall, 222 on the year. Runners on the corners now. As that one just a little bit high for ball 1. This one also skied. Kana coming in, but it's actually Nash Phillips who was dropping back. He will catch that one to secure the 3rd out. Tigers, unfortunately, they give up 1. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if they can extend this game or win it when we come back.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in. 5-4, Roosevelt leads it. Bottom of the 7th, final chance here for the Tigers. And for Erie, I believe it will be Caleb Furman to lead things off. And Furman has had a little bit of a rough start here to this senior campaign, and he'd love to kind of get back on track right here, right now.
And a new pitcher in for the Rough Riders.
Now for the Riders, they're going to put in Grimm to come in and try and close this one out. This will be his first appearance this year. As that one is wide. Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought that was just number 3. This is actually Eldridge, Ethan Eldridge. This is his 5th appearance, and he has yet to give up anything as this one is hit straight up the elevator shaft and caught for out number 1. Eldridge, 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed. So Huell now to the plate, and he'll hack at that first one. Foul, and Tigers kind of breaking the unwritten rule that when you're down in the last inning, you take till you get a strike. Don't know if I necessarily agree with that kind of rule of thumb, but the thought being make the pitcher at least give you something. 1-1 the count. That one underneath the zone. 2-1. Kana on deck. He got to first last time, despite a little bit of number on the back of the jersey controversy. 2-2 the count now. Either the wind has shifted or the temperature's starting to drop. There's strike 3 looking, and so the Tigers are down to their final out. So Kana, big moment for him. See if he can extend this game. Top of the order, so if you're gonna manufacture a comeback, you got the guys up that can do that. That one in there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch, just nicked foul. Tigers now down to their last strike, trying to hang on. Eldridge from the windup. This one hit right back to second, on to first, and that will end the game. The Tigers, they fought back after being down 4-1. They tied it up, but they surrender a sac fly RBI in the top of the 7th, and they lose this one 5-4. That's going to do it for us here on the Erie Tiger Network, our first game on the ETN. We're going to have a nice spring break. We will be back after the spring break for some more baseball. Well, of course, we'll have some more lacrosse, girls soccer on the air as well as we roll through spring. That's going to do it for us here, though. For Grayson Blaylock, I'm Brandon Bird. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great rest of your spring break, Tigers. And until next time, I'll chirp at you later.